Yo, what's going on, guys? And today we are always going to talk about those Lauri Markkanen rumors. I don't know why I did my voice like that for a second, but Warriors, Kings, and Spurs have significant offers for Lauri Markkanen. We assume Kevin Herter and Harrison Barnes with hella picks is the Kings offer. The Spurs, I would have to assume it's every young guy and maybe some salary. Like every young guy not named Devin Vassell and Victor Wembanyama with salary filler if needed in draft picks. And the Warriors, you'd assume everybody not named Jonathan Kuminga, Draymond Green, Trace Jackson Davis, and Steph Curry and B-Pod available. But yes, the report that we're hearing is coming from Mr. Tony Jones of The Athletic, good source. The Utah Jazz have received significant trade offers for Lauri Markkanen this offseason. Three teams with the most interest to date are the Golden State Warriors, Sacramento Kings, and the San Antonio Spurs. And the Warriors are retooling their roster around the departures of Klay Thompson and Chris Paul this offseason. The Kings are aggressively looking to upgrade their roster to make another playoff push to go deeper than they have in the past since, ending the drought. While the Spurs have cap flexibility and are adding veterans to a young team headlined by the generational talent that is Victor Wembanyama, Utah has sent signals that they need to be blown away by a trade offer for Lauri Markkanen. The Utah Jazz know they aren't likely to get top-end talent from any of their suitors, so they'll be seeking a trade package that comes with significant draft capital. The Utah Jazz are open to being near the bottom of the standings with talent-rich drafts coming in both 2025 and 2026. With Lauri Markkanen having 1 year left on his deal for just over $18 million, his extension eligible, but a team acquiring him may not give him a deal big enough under the expanded veteran extension rules. So, Danny Ainge is the type of guy that wants the Mikal Bridges deal. So he's not accepting anything less than like 4 or 5 first round picks, matching salary, meaning serviceable players. And Ainge might expect more than that. So the big thing is, if the offers are not likely to have any young players, but are focused on draft pick compensation, who can offer the best? The Warriors own 7 first-round picks and 3 seconds. The first-round picks that are tradable for the Warriors are the Warriors 2025, the Warriors 2026. They have the Hawks 2026, the Warriors 2027, the Warriors 2028, the Warriors 2029, and the Warriors 2023. The second-round picks that are tradable for the Warriors are their 2028, the 2029, and their 2031. While the Kings own 4 first-round picks and 6 second-round picks, the first-round picks they have are 2028, 2029, 2030, and then 2031, while the second round picks are 2025, as well as the Blazers 2025, Kings 28, Kings 29, and Kings 31. While the Spurs own 11 first round picks and 18 second round picks. I'm not going to say all those, but basically know that they have the Hawks picks, the Hornets picks, the Spurs picks, the Bulls picks, all in 2025. Then they have the swap for the Hawks in 26, Hawks in 27, Celtics in 28, Spurs in 29, Mavericks in 30, and the Spurs in 31. And then they have a bunch of second round picks. So are the Hawk picks that the Spurs hold the most valuable picks here listed? Could they get those picks in a Markkanen deal? There seems to be a lot of picks, especially owned by the Spurs, but the conditions and protections and the contending teams that own those picks don't make them as mouthwatering. But Lauri Markkanen is a nice player to acquire him, and one you'll have to deal with Danny Ainge, and that situation isn't the best. And I think take the Bridges deal, add a young serviceable player as the starter point, might need an extra swap, but I think that isn't a terrible deal if you look at it. So Mikal Bridges trade was, what was the Mikal Bridges trade? So, I mean, I know they tweaked it a little bit, but they ended up, the finalized deals, the Knicks receive Mikal Bridges, Keita Bates-Diop, and a second round pick, while the Nets walk away with Bojan Bogdanovic, Shake Milton, Mamadi Diakite, and 4 unprotected picks, first round picks, a pick swap, and then a top 4 protected pick and a second round pick. So right now, I personally think from what we've seen it's San Antonio. If there was a team that's going to get this done, it is San Antonio, ladies and gentlemen. I'd hate to burst your bubble, but yes, it seems like in my mind that if we were going to do a deal of this magnitude, it'd have to be with San Antonio as I just don't see us going out there or the Jazz going out there and not doing a deal with San Antonio, because we'd assume San Antonio would be like, okay, guess what? We'll give you. Atlanta expects to be good next year. Sure. Now, I think they probably say, here's both of Atlanta's picks. Here's our pick in 2026 because we expect to be good by then. Same thing with 2027. Then we throw you one pick in 2031. That's the picks, okay? And then you say, I think there's some young guys that they're cool with dishing, which is Malachi Brannan, Blake Wesley. They say la vie. And to do it even better, they're like, Devontae Graham, guess what? Get out of here. And then you just say, just send us Lauri, and then we'll extend him when he gets traded here. And that's the deal. I think that's the best deal. That's the best deal. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I can't think of a better deal that any team could give him. That's it. Blake Wesley, Malachi Brannan, Devontae Graham, and 4 unprotected picks, and then a pick swap, yeah. Oh, yeah.